Personal protective equipment.
Firefighting is a dangerous profession that requires specialized gear or equipment to safely and effectively suppress the fire. Firefighters also need to protect themselves while performing their job. PPE or personal protective equipment to protect themselves are fire coat, pants, hood, helmet, boots, gloves, and breathing apparatus. I have prepared the gear for today's learning for us to familiarize the protective equipment used by firefighters. First is the balaclava or firefighter's hood. Firefighting hood have three parts: the shroud, which is extra long, that comes down across the front of the chest and down to the back. Next is the main hood, which covers the head, and third is the face opening. It has limited thermal protection that protects the ears and neck from heat, smoke, and steam.
Fire helmet.
Obviously, the helmet protects the head. It has a nice, hard shell on the outside. Adjustable visor to protect the face in different situations. It is first line of defense against blunt or sharp objects, heat, flames, and steam.
Headband sits inside the helmet and attaches the helmet to the firefighter's head. It can be adjusted at the gear knob on the ratchet system to match the circumference of the head.
It has suspension system that will rest on the top of the head, so that in case you are struck by hard object, it will dissipate the energy. The ear neck protector provides protection on steam or burn from hot water falling from the burning building.
Another type of helmet with the same purpose.
Fire boots are specific to firefighting, made with leather or rubber, protects against heat, flame, as well as abrasion and puncture resistance. Inside is a Kevlar shank and toe so that, if for an electrical situation, there's no chance of getting shocked. As you can see, the boots and pants are already interlocked together for faster donning. Pants or trousers. It has large pockets to store extra equipment and large suspenders to help hold the pants up because they do get heavy when they're wet. Fire coat or bunker coat. Coat and trousers are constructed the same, both have 3 layers. The internal layer is the thermal layer. It has limited protection from the heat of the fire. The moisture barrier, which is found inside the thermal barrier. It protects from moisture leaving the body, as well as moisture coming from the outside, from the water we're using to reduce steam burns. On the outside is a nice woven material that protects against cuts and abrasion, as well as dissipate heat while in high temperature areas. The outer shell is made from self-extinguishing fibers and they will not support combustion, but that doesn't mean that they won't burn if prolonged heat. It has large pocket to store equipment like flashlight and radio. It is designed with retro, reflective and fluorescent trim, improves visibility. In low light and daytime conditions, this increases the chance of being seen. Lapel at the neck has limited protection for heat, smoke, and steam. Fire gloves provides limited protection from heat, steam burn, as well as in cuts, punctures, and electrocution. Self-contained breathing apparatus. It has three components: cylinder, the backpack, and the mask. The cylinder holds a 4,500 pound per square inch of air, which allows us about 30 to 45 minutes of workable time while in a fire, depending on how big the area and how stressful it is. The backpack that the cylinder is attached to with large straps that make it tight and comfortable to wear over our shoulder, as well as waist straps that attach it to the hips to help carry the load. Mask or face piece is composed of a nice clear front nose cone. Internally, for a nice seal around the nose and mouth, has a large mesh back to help secure the mask to the face. The mask is connected to our regulator directly in front to make a nice seal to allow us to breathe. Open the main or cylinder valve. Check the gauge if filled with air. Lets us all wear the Ppe'S that we discussed.
Raise your hand.